may get my feelings hurt, but I'll get over it because I know who can make me over. Every obstacle, every trial, every test, every tribulation, I come out on top because of who I'm connected to that's really fighting for me.
And that's her man. That's God. That's your new man, girl. I'm just sitting up here, I ain't never dated nobody online. But you, I'll be at home in a minute. That's what I'll be saying on the phone. I'll be at home in a minute.
What a privilege. What an honor.
Well, stop playing, Eve. Stop playing with me. I bet her name Shonda Eve. Shonda Eve. Ooh, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm trouble. Shonda Eve. I would name her that. I give her that because that Dear Yvette was my shit. And I'm going to it now. Dear Yvette. Ooh. Dear Yvette. I'm going to it.
And into the next video, guys. Peace. Because I still be believing. Yes, I do. In you.
That's a girl for you. That's a lady for you right there. That's one of my cougars, man. Dear Yvette. Yeah, I'm talking to two Yvettes now. Eve. Dear Mama. Ooh, dear Yvette. Dear Yvette. Cool J, LL Cool J, that. Slow down, let me see. Slow down. And now you've been hit it, man. And then I'm listening to DJ Cool Water too, because he a different dude. Ooh. Oh, they talking about Yvette. Oh man, man, I didn't even know that, man. I didn't even know that all these years, man. This God. I didn't know that D Yvette was talking about Yvette bad. Let me see. That was David Anderson. That was LL Cool J. And that was LL Cool J. So this is DJ Cool. Let me see if he got something good to say. No, that's still LL Cool J. Saying the same thing, And I guess that was bashing women, you know what I'm saying? Let me see D Yvette, Revenge. Ooh, let me see, this is 16 years ago. Yvette Money. Yvette's Revenge. Let me see.
What the fuck is this? You know what? He done really fucked up this time. His ass is mine. Get fresh. Let's start this shit.
Let me see what she gonna say. Ooh, all the women of the world probably came against that nigga on that, man. All the Yvettes of the world probably came out on him. Because that was Eve, the mama, you know what I'm saying? That nigga was bashing, man. Probably one of his baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? that he done left and moved on and tried to get another life and yeah. LL Cool J. No regrets. Oh goddamn. No regrets. Ooh, that's fucked up, Yvette. Yeah. No regret. You regret it. She said no regrets. She said that's effed up, Yvette. You know, man, all these girls, man, these are our young women. You know what I'm saying? Men out there, you know what I'm saying? And this God, you know what I'm saying? All y'all my sons. So, you know what I'm saying? We co-parenting because we done came so many times. But I'm finally here at the top of my throne, you know what I'm saying? So, everything's what it is, you know what I'm saying? God bless America. That's Jericho. And that's Egypt, Jamaica, where I'm from. Pleasure, Jamaica, another town where I'm from. And Gentle Seasons is my hotel. And we don't have hoes who tell. We don't have married women with non-married men. Vice versa. We don't have best friends as women, as gay men. Everybody like to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? And get to the way you can't trust nobody, man. Then they want to talk about you when they leave you. You know what I'm saying? But LL, man, me and you still cool, but you cool too, Yvette. You know what I'm saying? I know it's all about Adam and Eve, just don't nobody have no song about Dear Adam, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what they would say to Adam. If somebody would have wrote to Adam, what would they say? I should put 2 in. Let me see. If it's Dear Adam, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what somebody would say. Tell now.
Dear Adam, it took me a long, long time before I could write you. Remember,
They look like the rice field I walked down a long time ago.
with Lauren on the line.
Might have been me that day.
Remember, I remember 2 years this December. Feels like yesterday.
saying, with me. Just think of naming a kid, you know what I'm saying, after naming billions of songs. You know what I'm saying? Or think of after you found out you was God, you know what I'm saying, and you got your miracle and you went to the miracle called God, you know what I'm saying? And seeing who God was and it was you. And why did we get so mad with each other and didn't love each other no more? Because we saw our nakedness, and our nakedness was our judging and accusing and gossip and slander and evil communication, deception, wickedness, deceiving, denying, deserving, deserving, desiring, you know what I'm saying? If you pull up the word desire, I bet they'll have desire in that Bible, because we always D in something, DELALENY, nah, like none. You know what I'm saying? It's really NONE, but you spell it NUN when you think of a virgin. And a virgin not a virgin unless she is pure. And that's a Arillo. The color bronze. Yeah. The color I see that I be. Yeah. That's why Adam is the alphabetic letters. The alpha that bet his letters. Cause that's all I got. And I could write you a check with my mouth. You don't have to rob me. I'm the God that asks, you know what I'm saying? Will a man rob his own daddy? A woman rob her own daddy? You know what I'm saying? Come on now, my dear, you know what I'm saying? It's God, you know what I'm saying? Do me right, I'll do you right. And we'll be in love forever, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be there with you, baby, you know what I'm saying? My girl, you know what I'm saying? All my kids, you know what I'm saying? My grandkids, you know what I'm saying? My great-grandkids, my great-great-grandkids, my great-great-great-great-grandkids as mom and daddy. As first far from nothing, from forever. We come from forever, we go back to forever. And forever is more than 8.888. You know what I'm saying? Parts per billion. 666 is my name. I got 6 brothers, 6 sisters, 6 grandkids, granddaughters, grandsons. AE, Adam and Eve, all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's why Israel. Eve was running the world, you know what I'm saying? You get your name on a marriage certificate. That's your wife in it. Whatever she make hers, whatever you make her yours. She don't have to sell her goods in your country. That's all that is, you know what I'm saying? So I give you a choice. You can look for or you can look for your own to play with. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to hold on to theirs and get the best. But it's only one for the best. That's the one meet the best. How the best get tested. Everybody got a testimony. And they God head. You know what I'm saying? My babies know me. When I come in, I say God head. God head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on, my dear. Talk to me. You know what I'm saying? It's God, man. Y'all know who we is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, man. Shit. Yeah. They know who you is, man. I just wanna be. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Hear my girl in black, my Talking way. Now you know, boy, God, you know what I'm saying? You always do me right.
Because they see you as 10 toes down in whatever you got going
Yeah.
on. And they could have thought that they had some sort of break or something, and that break went so left so fast. They got instant karma, and they're blaming each other. So is this a couple? They're blaming each other for this downfall. Somebody could be 32. Because now somebody that they with want to move on. They don't want to be with them no more or something like that. Yeah, somebody want to be on a winning team or something like that. But somebody keep using culture to make somebody stay, or like that's the problem with such and such now. That kind of energy or something. Somebody want to settle down. Settling down. They see somebody that's settled down and stable. And this person is seeing somebody like it's delusional, thinking that they're better than everybody. Because you're diplomatic. This person, y'all, whoever this is, somebody can be seeing y'all as very stable and settled, and they think they're better than you. This person here is, let's say, Trojan horse, with this false sense of security, think they're better than you. And you're stable, 10 toes down, and this person, they're calling this person delusional for thinking that they're better than you because they think that they have a power play, but it's like they don't know what to do. Yeah. So, and somebody that's watching something from the outside looking in, could be like a Libra vibe here with these two scales. They're like, somebody is being hella diplomatic. You know, they're not taking nobody's side, and this person is upset because somebody's not taking their side. So it's like, do you want me to look past your false sense of security? Like, damn, yeah. If somebody's trying to get somebody that's very logical to look past their false sense of security, it's like, what? Like, clearly the person that you're upset with or that you're competing with is 10 toes down or something. You're delusional to think that you're better than them. Well, you're not even 10. Yeah, somebody could have said that. Somebody cut through. Somebody cut through with their words. And they could have said somebody like, get a grip, checking somebody like, you need a reality check or something like. Damn. So somebody could be telling this person like they're delusional with this false sense of security when they clearly see things crumbling for them, y'all. Truth's being revealed about
about you having a solid foundation here. And somebody else feel like you're doing a good job. And they feel like this person keep trying to be perfect or something like that. And they need to take a back seat. Or they need to sit down or rethink whatever they think that their hidden talents is. What? So the truth is revealed on how you have a sturdy foundation and somebody else has a false one that's not sturdy. Something of yours is long-lasting success, open 24/7. Being available all the time, no time to rest. All right, 24/7. You always feel like the reason why you have this, and they trying to mirror that. That's what somebody's trying to do, marry that energy. You always being there for others, you having a firm foundation and still being able to be there for other people, or whatever you do is always available. Whatever your work endeavors is, if you got a shop, it's open 24/7. Like you make money in your sleep, child, and you just go ahead, fill your orders and put them together. Like whatever this is, it's like you're doing really good. And it's longevity. Somebody sees that, like it's not going anywhere. All right, and somebody could be wanting to connect with you, but they're fake. Connecting, mirroring souls, connecting with you, someone who is reflecting your true selves, is trying to scam somebody by pretending that they're sick just to avoid responsibilities after some sort of unresolved issue and a romantic sabotage due to somebody's being a leech or clinging. Alright, it's like do some work. Fuck, like go do something with yourself. Like go invent something. Go do something like instead of stalking me or something like that. That's what somebody's saying. If this is like a relationship, like somebody else could be very focused on their bag, and somebody else is like, well, you don't spend enough time with me. We don't do this. We don't do that. We don't. But this is like somebody that had false pretenses, like, oh, I'm gonna just live this wonderful life, and I'm this is that and the third, and you know, like putting the cart before the horse, pretending something. Like somebody is just needed more time, you know, to allow something to grow. Somebody only got with somebody to, you know, continuously get stable or something, but that shit went left, and they just went even further down the rabbit hole. What is this? And it's like they feel like they're lacking. Like they can't even do the shit that they want to do or normally do because they got an instant family now, and it's just that's not what they signed up for. Even though they signed up for it, somebody won't back out of something, you know. Yeah, open 24/7, being available, under maintenance, ghosts in the machine, technical fails. So some unseen forces is happening. Somebody's trying to dodge a question. Somebody is avoiding answering a question because they've been gaslighting somebody. Somebody's trying to avoid accountability when it comes to some technical failures. They trying to act like they don't know what's happening. But everything is in alignment. Everything, all signs point to them. They miss some parts, or there's some missing pieces to something here. This person could be that's passive aggressive, could be trolling somebody, pretending they don't know what's going on here, or they didn't have all the details, but they actually burnt a bridge. And that's what burnt a bridge for them to have some sort of dynamic power couple, yin to the yang energy, because they gave some sort of bad advice giving people bad advice, butting into something here, some unwelcome advice here. What? So somebody could even be trying to get some downloads, but it's not. They're not in sync because they fake. So is this somebody that tried to? Because they're like, what's going on? Because something about whoever you are, if this is like on a spiritual sense, you get downloads all the time, and it just flow. And somebody else is not flowing because they're like, oh, I don't know why it's not flowing. And somebody is starting to see this. That this person is that does the bare minimum in the bedroom or something like that. Maybe that's why somebody might even be uninterested in sleeping with this person or something like that. It's not exciting, but they're trying to dodge a bullet here because downloads come freely, right? Or something like that. Or something comes freely to somebody that they've been trying to steal from, but now they're accusing you of doing something to them. But this person refused to do something else, like take advantage of another avenue of work or something like that. It's like, why don't you do something else because something not working for you? It's like, no, I just gotta take my mind off of something. I need to just take a break off social media. That's what it said. You know, and come back at it another time. But this person know that they've been disconnected. Because it's been the right, something is, it's the right changes has happened here, and this person can't hide something no more. We got a letter here. What's the letter here? Because they saying that some technical difficulties is happening. What's under maintenance? Give me one for the under maintenance. Private DM in the reverse.
So your DNA mystery journey started with a knock at the door. Tell me about that.
Yes, I was around 10 years old.
Yeah.
I was staying with my adopted mom and my adopted father.
Yes.
My adopted mom came in the room and she said, someone's at the door for you. So I go to the door and this guy is at the door hovering over me. He said, hey, Dalvin, I'm your father.
Oh, my.
And I'm like, wait, what, my father? And he said that I know the neighbors and I've been living over there with them for a while. And I said, well, you know, why are you just not coming over here to see me?
Mm-hmm.
He said he didn't know and he just found out.
And after that encounter, what happened?
He said that he would come back and see me, but he never did come back and see me.
He never came back?
No.
Was he still next door that entire time?
No, I guess he moved.
Oh, he did move. Okay.
I think he moved.
So after that moment, he moved, and you didn't get in contact with him.
No.
You contacted your birth mother at age 8. Tell me about that.
Yes, she contacted my adopted mother,
Uh-huh.
and I called her on the phone, and I said, hey, this is your son, Dalvin. My adopted mom told me to call you, and she said, hey, son, I'm in school. I want to come see you. She didn't tell me why. She didn't want to come see me now or sooner. She really didn't ask much about me or my situation.
And did she call you more after that time?
No, she didn't. She told me that she wasn't going to be able to see me for a while. I felt abandoned.
Yeah.
I felt neglected,
Yeah.
abused.
Oh, look at that sweet little boy. Yeah. So you told my producers you felt thrown away growing up?
Yes, I was.
Some of us kids, man, we don't really care if we know our mama or daddy, you know what I'm saying?
Water all my life.
We wasn't lucky like some people. Some people hurt people because they hurt because they wasn't lucky. to be born with a silver
Do you still talk
spoon in
to your
their
adopted
mouth and
parents?
not have
Yes.
to work
Okay. And what's your relationship
have
like?
money, and it
They
ain't
give-
free
they give me a
money.
place
You
over
have to
my
work
head.
for that
They'll
money.
give
That's
me a
it.
roof over my head.
But that's it. There's no affection. There's no.
Yes, I couldn't just come talk to them without them
Got
thinking I'm crazy.
Got it. Okay. How has all of this affected you now as an adult?
Bad. I'm depressed a lot. I can't finish my school courses like I'm supposed to. I've
You know, man, when you lose
done
touch of your
drugs.
roots, man, it go all the way in
suffered
your hairs and your
a
pores.
lot.
That's how come they take a hair follicle in
I've
urine.
changed a lot.
They
because
know
of
your
it.
semen,
So you're here
and they
today
know
because
your
you're hoping that
roots.
Cedric is your father. This is the man
And
that
them
was next door, correct?
antennas,
Yes.
life,
And you're looking for
atoms,
closure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have
antibodies
anger
is
built up
people
towards him?
against
I do,
the
yes.
body.
Why do you have anger towards him?
Friends,
you
fake friends
into my
and
life
false loved
and told me you would
ones.
come back, but you never did.
Okay.
Don't come into my life and you're not going to continue to be in my life.
Okay, that's it. I hope this
So
dude
let me ask you this.
is like, somebody, a
When was the
mentor
last time
to
that you
him
saw Cedric?
It had to
and
be about
didn't hurt the
And did he
boy.
acknowledge
You
it?
know what I'm saying? But
He kind of ignored me a little
You
bit.
know.
He
Yeah.
made me feel like he wanted me to get a DNA test. He made me feel
Like now-
because he might not
Yes.
feel like his
Yes, sir.
mama
Well, I think it's
and
time for
him
you
had a
to see your potential
relationship
father,
to
Cedric,
make
again.
that boy.
So
You know
everyone,
what I'm
please welcome
saying?
Cedric
That's
to the show.
simple. You know what I'm
Cedric,
saying?
thank you for being
How you
here.
doing?
So what do you have to say, or how do you feel about what Dalvin said?
Well, to be honest with you, Davin, the reason I couldn't take care of you, well, when I first found out that I had a son, I was in prison. I got a letter from my friend saying, you have a son. And so when I did all my time in prison, when I got out, I was going one way, your mama was going another way. We never sat down and really just talked about it. It wasn't that I neglected you.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
didn't know.
Of course.
And when I was staying next door, I had
The
found
man
out.
did time in
You got a
prison,
son
man.
next
You know
door,
it's
and I
hard to
came
get
see
a
you.
job and become
I
a
was
regular
shocked.
citizen in the hometown
So,
you went to prison
I couldn't
from.
get you from the neighbor's house because
That you
I
got
didn't
somebody to
really
come
have a place
back
to
to.
stay. You know, I
Some
was out
people
in the
get
street,
kicked
man. I
out
couldn't have you in
so
the
they
street
can
with
bring
me.
home
So
somebody
you I
else.
didn't never
You know
come
what I'm
back
saying?
because you had a roof for your head. I didn't. I had different roofs.
Did you know that about what Cedric was going through? Did you know that he had just gotten out of prison?
No, sir, I didn't.
Okay. Yeah. Is it hard for you to look at him?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I'm just, you know,
Tell me what you're feeling. This is your moment to be able to express yourself.
I'm just nervous.
Yeah.
I'm just nervous.
Do you want to look at your potential?
Yeah,
father?
I'm hurt that you didn't come back and see me after you told me that you was my father and you didn't come back after that day.
So at this point, do you believe that you're Dalvin's father, or do you, because it's been so many years, you feel like you need confirmation?
It's hard to get the eyebrows right here. I mean, he got the same one I got.
Okay. Dalvin, you said that you have questions for Cedric.
If I am your son, yeah, what you gonna do to make up what you missed in my life?
Well, if you mind, bring you in like family. We're gonna vibe. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna do things like with my other kids. You get to know your family.
He said that the last encounter y'all had was 3 years ago.
Yes, sir.
What was going through your mind in that moment?
Well, I got a call from him. He was like,
He don't
he
want
needs
to take
some,
care of the boy,
money for some
man.
gas, because he was coming from somewhere. And I think I gave him a couple dollars, did I? I gave him a couple dollars,
I don't remember that.
but I ain't
He
seen
don't
him.
remember it. You know what I'm saying?
What will you do, and I have to ask this, if Cedric is not your father?
I would be devastated.
Mm-hmm.
I would be heartbroken.
Because you would be lost.
I would be lost.
I
Yes.
understand. Well, I think it's time to solve this 26-year-old DNA mystery. Listen. In this envelope, Dalvin is...
Ain't no woman
the
that
DNA
he
mystery that
could
you
have got
waited
left
26
by his
years
mama. You
to
know what I'm
solve.
saying?
You were a young kid in a home that you didn't deserve to be in, and next door was a man that potentially could be your father. And now that man is sitting next to you. And now you get to find out if he is indeed your father.
Cause mom and them could have left, and the man they door could have just said, "Hey, you can move
I'm
in
so
with me."
nervous.
The women out there praying for him.
What does it say?
Dalvin Cedric is your biological father.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's why we need to be paid. You know,
How do you feel in this moment?
I feel better.
that's why we need to be paid. You know what I'm saying? Paid actors. Everybody in the whole wide world, because you got the access to everybody's house. Just make one big As the World Turns movie, not just about rich families and showing their houses and showing off their security systems. You know, I'm sorry, you know, but this God, you know what I'm saying? But I can't tell no lie. And I done seen enough, you know what I'm saying? And as the president, you know what I'm saying? As God, you know what I'm saying? I say, you know, Lord help us, you know what I'm saying? And rinse all, you know, words and letters and numbers and put them back to the truth instead of lies. You know what I'm saying? Love instead of hate. You know what I'm saying? Do what's right instead of wrong. You know what I'm saying? Now you know what's the secret. Now I wouldn't put it
Cassie
surprised
Davis,
if
known
Tyler
for her
Perry got
pure
the
comical
thickest
talent all these years, has been holding on
BBW
to
in
a
the.
horrible secret.
That's
And this
probably how he
secret
met
will leave
Oprah.
you shocked. Though she is known for keeping her personal life private, over the years, a few details about the famous actress and singer have made its way to the public. But this is just another reminder that most times, even the best of us have the worst to hide. But grab your seats and let's get into this industry tell all. Famously known for her role in the Medea franchise as Aunt Bam and as Ella Payne in Tyler Perry's House of Pain, Cassie Davis is an actress who has left a huge impression on the hearts of many who have watched her on their screens. For many, whatever Cassie was in, they were watching, even if she was just reading something aloud. Though known for her versatility in both music and acting, Cassie has chosen to remain conservative, refusing to play certain roles that don't reflect her Christian faith. For many, this was why Cassie and Tyler Perry worked so well together. But
That
before
woman
we
must
get
have
into
lost
some
a
of the
lot of
shocking
weight.
secrets that plagued Cassie's life, let's talk about how Cassie made her mark in the entertainment industry after she dropped out of college.
So excited to be sitting here with you. You don't understand. Literally, I watched you growing up as a kid, and to be sitting here like in the same vicinity as you is just like mind blowing.
Come on, for real, for real.
I'm serious.
You know, that is so embarrassing.
Embarrassing?
Are you kidding me? You this grown and you was sitting with me when you were a child?
Literally,
that don't make me seem young. I'm trying to look fly and
But you
thing.
still doing your thing, though.
Okay, thank you.
Cassie Davis, whose given name is Cassandra, was born in Holly Springs, Mississippi, into a traditional family with both parents present and 3 siblings. Her parents were devout Christians, and Cassie spent almost her entire life in church. Growing up, Cassie loved singing, and her parents quickly recognized her talent, encouraging her to pursue a degree in music. At just 5 years old, Cassie was already singing in the church choir. She would later participate in all the singing activities at her local high school. However, things took an unexpected twist when Cassie's faith was tested in the summer before she started college. According to Cassie, there was a fire outbreak in her home in 1984, caused by faulty wiring, which eventually led to the loss of their property. Although no lives were lost, Cassie was deeply angry with God for letting it happen, especially considering that her parents weren't wealthy. However, Cassie's dad rebuilt their home in 6 weeks, and everything was back to normal once again. After high school, Cassie gained admission into Spelman College in Atlanta, Georgia in 1984. The college was reputed for its strong emphasis on the arts. There, Cassie majored in music and vocal performance. It was at this point that she told herself the church couldn't contain her because her talent extended far beyond its walls. During her time at Spelman College, Cassie made sure to take advantage of all the opportunities that presented themselves to sharpen her musical and acting skills. She also made it clear to everyone who cared to listen that for her, it was
Cassie
about
Davies,
more than
yo.
just getting good grades. However, something shocking happened along the way that pulled Cassie even further from her faith. She started doing drugs. In Cassie's words, she was out of order. Now, Cassie knew this wasn't a good look on her and quickly retraced her steps back to her faith. However, there was more drama to come. As Cassie got her life back together by rededicating herself to God, she wanted to perform a Christian song for her senior recitals, but the school refused. Mind you, Spelman's motto was, "Our school is for Christ." Yet the school administration reportedly had strong policies about the kind of songs that could be presented at their mass events, and gospel songs didn't belong on that list, which didn't sit right with Cassie. To Cassie, the refusal felt like an opposition to her faith, and if there was one thing that was never up for negotiation, it was that. Faced with the fact that she couldn't perform the gospel song, Cassie dusted herself off, decided to leave the college, and did so one credit short of graduation. This was a huge risk, but it was also a turning point for Cassie, as she had an acting opportunity with Spike Lee, who had come to Spelman one time and saw Cassie doing so well in a school play. However, Spike Lee wasn't the only person who knew Cassie's potential. China Fields did too. So, after Cassie left school, she went to California for 2 weeks to visit Kim Fields' mother, China Fields, whom she did a play with alongside Vicki Winters. After that, China Fields told Cassie about an opening for a role in Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Cassie decided to audition for the TV show, but she was rejected. This got Cassie really angry at God again, but this time, she didn't veer off the path. Feeling devastated, Cassie started working as a telemarketer. However, that was short-lived because she also worked with Steve Harvey as his personal assistant for 8 years. It was there that Cassie learned the business side of the entertainment industry up close in LA until she later met Tyler Perry. But first, Cassie's acting career began with Spike Lee's comedy film School Days in 1988, which highlighted the struggles of being a black college student. For Cassie, the role she played was more than enough to put her on the radar of industry professionals. According to Cassie, she was on set from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. the next day and was handed almost $3,000, an amount Cassie barely made in her 9-to-5 job in a month. Before this, Cassie had planned on going for a dance audition in order to become a dancer, but after being handed such a pay, she ditched the audition, knowing this was all the sign Cassie needed to go full-time into acting. After a few more appearances on TV shows like Living Single, Married with Children, and a few others which she landed through the help of China Fields. China Fields was the mother of Kim Fields and also a director. She took Cassie under her wing, providing Cassie with mentorship, which was instrumental to her acting career. Cassie decided to help a friend out with a play at the National Black Theater Festival in Winston-Salem, and that was where fate would bring Cassie and Tyler Perry together. Tyler instantly liked Cassie and how she bodied her role. After the play, Tyler Perry approached Cassie and invited her to feature in his play Madea Goes to Jail, but Cassie refused. After the rejection she got from trying to audition for Hanging with Mr. Cooper, she felt this was another pipe dream. However, Tyler collected Cassie's number and kept in touch. It took 2 years of pursuit from Tyler Perry before Cassie finally accepted to appear on the play, and the play toured for 2 years. During this time, Tyler Perry's success grew, with over 7,000 people gathering to watch his play. Through everything, Cassie noted that it was the hand of God that was at work throughout her career. By 2005, the play had done more than 8 episodes. It was during one of the plays that Tyler told Cassie he wanted her on a TV show, and she agreed. A lot of people believe that meeting Tyler Perry was Cassie's big break in the industry. Cassie would later appear.
Happily. Yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. My high school sweetheart, baby.
What's his name, Cassie?
His name is Kerry Patton. Patton. That's my high school sweetheart. Oh, I've been in love with that man since, well, really, probably, I would say for real, 6th grade.
According to Cassie, she and Carrie lost contact with each other after their senior year, but Cassie always loved him and found it hard to get into another romantic relationship. She would often compare any new relationship to what she and Carrie had. After 20 years apart, Cassie and Carrie reconnected through Carrie's brother, and the rest is history. Now, there was a period of time when Cassie went completely silent on the movie front, and fans started speculating about her whereabouts. The wildest theory came in February 2023 when rumors started circulating that Cassie had passed from lung cancer. This news sent shockwaves through the entire industry, but Tyler Perry later confirmed in an Instagram post that it was fake. In Tyler Perry's words, he wrote, "After I received several calls from people offering their condolences, I had no idea what they were talking about until I was sent this article that's going around. I don't know how she could have died, and nobody told me or her. So I called her and asked if she was dead, and she said, hell no." Tyler continued, "Can whoever is responsible for this rumor please stop? You better be careful when you speak death over a child of God. This woman is loved by millions of people, and you're hurting them." He concluded by saying, was sagging. They thought it was a stroke because stroke also has similar symptoms. While Cassie has stayed off social media all these years because she isn't tech savvy, she has also mentioned how mean people can be, making her reconsider whether she wants to have accounts. But there's also a side of Cassie that deeply wants to connect with her fans all over the world. In a 2021 interview with Brenda Alexander, Cassie said she wanted to come out of hiding and at least create a Facebook account. However, it's been 4 years and there's still no sign of her. During the same interview, Cassie also spoke about her plans to start a podcast and release a song. In the meantime, Cassie is involved in charity work and has a passion for funding missionary projects, as well as helping those dealing with Bell's palsy. And as at the time of this video, it's unknown whether Cassie has any children, considering she got married at the age of 53. But what do you all think about the secret battles that Cassie never spoke about? And do you think Cassie will be making a comeback on our screen soon? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and hit the subscribe.
Here we have a baby mama that is trying to convince men of men who have played their cards right, to go ahead and take on the additional role and responsibility of not only being, this rescuer for her, but also for her children. And like I said, men today, they're not going for that. Let's get into it. And again, like the video.
To him.
But go back.
If I was a grown ass man, I would only date single mothers.
What?
Here's my explanation. There is something about when I had my child that literally grew me the fuck up.
Come on.
It grew me up.
Come on.
It calmed me down.
Are you supporting this?
He is. Because
I'm
it's
with
the
him.
truth. When a woman gives birth, when a woman carries a child and has that child, it's like another level unlocks in you. Like something different happens.
True,
and when I
that's
tell you,
true.
what's wrong with you? I'm gonna say, okay, for some, I'll say that for some.
Yeah, because it's not for everybody. You got deadbeat mothers out there too.
I give y'all that. But the truth of the matter is, overall, especially when it comes to a single mother raising a kid by herself, she chose to keep that baby and stay. She raising that child. She's doing what the responsible person will be doing.
Until he say you ain't my daddy.
Now,
till he
we're going to
say
get
you
into
ain't my
it,
dad.
but I really want you all to pay attention
And don't want to hurt
how
your
we
feelings.
have a lot of these
Or don't tell you that.
irresponsible women out here procreating with deadbeat men and then making it seem like it's somehow a prize and a treasure for a man to come in after the fact to rescue her and her children, polish them up and clean them up. No, that is not something that's a luxury. But pay attention. She said, if I was a man, I would only date single mothers, says a single mother. Now, I believe this chick here actually did look up and find her a guy that was ready and willing to marry her and take on her additional children. So salute and shout out to her. But that's not going to happen for a lot. Let's just be honest about it.
If it happened to you like that on TV, yeah, I guess you.
We're living in a new day and age and a new time to where men are just not dealing with that, especially men who don't have children. And we already know in today's climate, a lot of the men are being very strategic and highly selective about family planning and family building. They're not out here reckless with their peen. The woman that I get with, she's going to be a woman that is of value, a woman that I can see a future with, I can build a future with. It's not just going to be some random cute jump off. No. You're not just going to throw booty at me and then me say, oh, okay, you can be my baby mama. No. Are you somebody that would make a good wife and a great mother? Because here's the thing, and again, y'all get the likes up. Men today are operating at such a high level, especially the men who, again, have resources, money, status, right? Businesses.
Because you can't get in with one woman with them
kids. They're wanting to make sure that their entire empire is solidified